All right, guys, we're here at the Excalibur, aka MGM's Dirty Castle, to find out if it really is all that bad. We're going to do a room tour, stay here for a couple nights, do some dining and entertainment options, and I'm going to take you around the entire property. Are you ready? Let's go.
This is Braggin's Adventures.
Guys, we come in off of the valet area. If you entering from the strip, you're going to come up this ramp right here. So you're entering basically the same place. If you're self-parking, you're going to come from the back. I'll show you that in a moment. Right front center here is Coccolini and Sword in the Stone Bar. Over here on the right, we've got the market, which is going to be sundries as well as souvenirs, much like everything else, overpriced. Elevators here take you to various floors. Pro Factory here on the left. As we enter the casino space, you're going to have Dick's Last Resort on the right. If you're unfamiliar with Dick's Last Resort, it is not necessarily a family-appropriate place to enjoy a meal, but it's always a pretty raucous, good time in there when it's open. People having a loud, fun time. We're going to continue around to the right. It's all just casino floor space throughout here. It's actually a pretty big casino. You don't think of the Excalibur as necessarily being a gambling place, but we always do pretty well when we're here, which, you know, I'm going to call a plus. I will say we came here once quite a couple years ago, and it had a smell to it that we didn't care for. But ever since, we haven't noticed anything. It's actually pretty pleasant here, honestly. All right, past Dick's Last Resort, we've got the Baja Fresh Mexican Grill. We're gonna pause here, head inside, because we are gonna have a little meal. Coming back out of Baja Fresh, we're continuing towards the resort tower. And we're gonna head down here. It's where the pool, fitness center, as well as our room tour is gonna be, and then a little breakfast option for you. All right, guys, we are at room 21217. This is in the resort tower on the 21st floor. Should be a strip facing room. Come into this long entryway. Immediately on the left is a restroom. That's actually a pretty decent sized vanity. This is not a great start. Let's look at lighting real quick. This is probably just me being picky, but we've got a warm bulb here, a cool bulb here, a cool bulb there, and a warm bulb here. Pick a light temperature, and hey, it should be warm. Toilet looks to be a decent height. Toilet paper's behind you. I guess that's okay. It's hard for me to reach. There is a blow dryer and a mirror, and I do like that it's gonna go dark in here real quick, guys. So the lights are separate from the fan. I don't even know if you can hear the fan over me, but there's a vent up there that does function for, you know, when you need to clear the steam out or your smell. Sliding glass door shower, little shelf, standard shower pan. It actually looks pretty big. I'm gonna step inside. We've got the amenities from the standard MGM resorts here. The ceiling feels really low in here, honestly. But here, let's see. Okay, so this is gonna get the job done. Hope it's a good tip. I'm gonna step out of there without hitting my head, I hope. Gonna come back out here. We're gonna leave the bathroom, adjoining room. Sorry for the mess, our luggage here. I think I dripped on myself while I was in the shower for you guys. So there's no light in here, so I'm gonna try to show this the best I can. Here's the closet, standard shelf. There is an ironing board and iron, and then a little luggage rack. But we said this about another resort we stayed at. The luggage rack won't fit in there open with the suitcase on top of it. Man, this is a really big TV. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I know a lot of vlogs talk about the quality of the television signal, but they're showing you the bad channels. I'm not saying this is HGTV, but it's not as bad as some of those vlogs have been. Don't get me wrong, I found those channels that they were talking about. But there are some decent ones. I love this dresser. So it looks like it's 12 individuals, but it is not. These are just double wide, but then down here, when you get down here, this is actually a cupboard that opens up. It's got the safe in there, so we're storing all our snacks, our waters. There's a pretty cool looking lamp to the right of this TV here. I like that. Cute little seating area. The chairs actually look like they're in really good condition. I mean, yeah, the table's beat up. It's been around the block, but I don't hate it. Hi, there's a mirror. The AC is enclosed in this little like shelf, probably to make it look slightly classier. I will let you know after I've stayed overnight if I feel like this prevented me from getting cool air out. But I do like this tabletop where I can store my stuff right at the window. We're gonna check out my view real quick. Nice strip view, look at that. I got the coaster. I can see New York, New York. I can see Planet Hollywood, Cosmopolitan, Videra, Aria, and then over here, the MGM Grand. This is not a terrible space. We're gonna come around, look at a nightstand on either side. These are those funky ones we've seen in other properties. And then we've got a lamp on either side with a single outlet and a single USB, although mine is not here. It's just a hole in the lamp. So that's a bummer. And look, hey, we've chosen a cool light bulb here and a cool one there, but then we've got warm light here, warm light above the window here, and warm light in the entry hallway. So I'm really, I don't know if they like mistakenly bought these and they were like, hey, maybe we can sneak it in. Listen, Excalibur, if you hear me, take all the cools, put them in one room, take all the warms, put them in another room. Okay, no one will complain then. I hate cool lighting, but I'm not gonna call down to the front desk and be like, why does this hotel room have cool lighting? There's a lack of outlets in here, but I mean, it's comparable to other MGM properties. I don't hate this as much. And people talk about a funky smell. I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying to find the funk. I mean, it doesn't smell like a 4-star resort, but guess what? It's not a 4-star resort. But I don't think it's the Dirty Castle. I think it's got charm. There's a lot to do here. activity-wise, and we're going to show you all that. Lots of places to eat, lots of bars to go grab a drink at. I think the Excalibur gets a bad rap, and that's okay. I get a bad rap too. Coming out of the resort tower, we're gonna head back, continue our tour around to the right. There is the lounge bar coming up here on the right. And guys, just so you know, I'm filming this at 9 a.m. and it's pretty bumping. We're gonna head into the lounge bar real quick. They do karaoke here. We'll have a couple of drinks. They've got some happy hour specials. Coming out of the lounge bar, we're back in the casino here. Plenty of gaming, like I said before. Over here on the right, you're going to find your cashier as well as your MGM rewards desk. This seems like a good time to ask you, if you haven't yet, just hit that subscribe button for us, ring that notification bell. That way you'll know when we upload new content. You can also find us on social media. We are at Braggins Adventures on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram as well. I mean, you can see we've been walking a while and it's still just all gaming, all gaming, all gaming. Over on the right here is one of the Starbucks locations, as well as the rotunda for rideshare pickup. And that's also where Self Park is. Continuing around, we've got the BetMGM Sportsbook. It's actually pretty big, honestly. Again, you don't think of that in the Excalibur. And then that's the BetMGM Sports Bar right here. Coming up on the right is the Taps Sports Bar, which it's burgers and bar food, beers, and that spot does have a My Vegas reward or two, so you can check that out. We're going to continue all the rest. This one's tricky because there's stuff in the middle to show you too, and there's 3 floors that I got to take you to. But I'm going to continue around in this circle, and then we'll figure out the pattern we'll do next. All right, over on the right here, tucked away, is the Sherwood Forest Bar. We'll head over there. Coming out of the Sherwood Forest Bar, heading towards the Royal Tower now, you're going to find Johnny Rockets over here on the right. And you know what? Let's head in and take a look at one of their burgers as well. All right, we're gonna come out of Johnny Rockets, and I'm probably gonna flip around right here. This is the Royal Tower and the Uber pickup area. There's another Essentials down here, as well as a repeat of that coffee bar that I showed you over by the resort tower. It seems silly to show you the same thing twice, so we're not gonna. Oh, lucky us though, we're coming up on this happy hour menu. Lobby bar, Sherwood bar, and the lounge bar. Feel free to pause it right there. You got some decent happy hour deals during the day and in the evenings, but only on weeknights. Back into the core of the casino area, I'm gonna take you around to the right here, and that's gonna be your front desk where you're gonna check in. Remember, if you have a MGM Rewards MasterCard, guys, you can go to the priority check-in just like the gold and platinum people do. You don't have to wait in the regular long check-in and check-out lines. You got priority check-in right here over on the right. I will say that the Excalibur does have quite a large front desk. Right here, passing the lobby bar, we're gonna head in there and grab a couple drinks as well. Now, as we exit the lobby bar back into the front desk area, we're almost coming back around to the entrance. I'm gonna take you downstairs to the fun dungeon. I'm gonna take you upstairs to like the restaurants. Now it seems weird because we've already passed like 3 restaurants. And they do have one more bar I gotta show you guys here on the casino floor. So there's the entrance where we came in right over here. Oh, I'm not gonna head all the way over there because I do wanna head in just straight towards the center bar. I wanna show that to you real quick. So if you didn't go around to the right, you just came straight into the casino, down this steps here, and walk down this center aisle space. Bam, you're gonna have the center bar right there in front of you. The center bar is the 24-hour bar here. There is not a time of day you can't get a drink here. Really friendly service. We'll head in, we'll have a drink here as well. All right, coming back around from the center bar, it's time to take you guys downstairs to the fun dungeon, and a little surprise because we are actually going to go see Tournament of Kings, something I've never done. Alyssa's done it though, and I honestly think I've never even done Medieval Times. I participated in putting on a production of Medieval Times in the 3rd grade. So the fun dungeon has stairs down. You can also take the elevator. Their hours of operation are Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m., Friday and Sunday at 10 a.m. But we're going to head down there and show it to you, and we're going to check out Tournament of Kings. Guys, we are done in the Tournament of Kings at the Excalibur. Alyssa, what do you think?
I mean, I thought it was fun.
Is it okay? Well, we'll break it down and then we'll tell you at the end if we think it's worth it as a must-do experience. The flow of getting in there is kind of weird. Like,
I mean, you're waiting in line in the middle of the arcade.
But you have assigned seating. It's not like your seat's gonna go somewhere. Why are you waiting in line, people? Don't wait in line. Just wait until right before the showtime. Walk right in. Go to your assigned seat. Problem solved. There's no need to wait.
I mean, I would wait like
5 minutes.
Get in a few minutes early.
Like, wait till the doors open.
Yeah.
But there were people lined up 40 minutes before show. You don't have to do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Doors open 20 minutes before show. Show up 15 minutes before show. You're going to walk right in, sit down. Someone's going to come take a drink order. Drinks, let's talk that.
I had a mule.
And I had Jack on the Rocks. But they have different sizes. And the small size, which is a pint, is 2 shots of alcohol with whatever mixer or non-mixer you get. The 24 ounce, which is a few dollars more, is 3 shots. And then beyond that, you can just add shots for $4. So I had a total of 4 shots for $30. I thought that was a pretty good deal in Vegas.
Yep.
It lasted me the whole show. How was your meal?
It was pretty good.
Yeah?
It was decent. I liked it.
You get soft drinks, water, that kind of stuff. But if you want alcohol, you're paying for it. Food.
I really thought the food was really good.
It was actually really good. So if you don't know, if you're unfamiliar with like a medieval times type situation, you're going to eat with your hands. What do we have? Chicken? Whole chicken. Like a whole chicken. Potatoes.
Corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob and bread. And then dessert was like an apple pie. Apple strudel.
Yeah.
Apple thing. Good. I was happy with all the food. Like pleasantly so. Did we just have low expectations?
Really, I mean, I came here when I was in like junior high, so obviously that was a few years ago. And I don't remember. Just a few. Just a few.
Listen, the food's good. Let's talk show or let's talk pre-show. The Merlin guy.
Yes, his name is Merlin.
Really good job of like warming up the crowd and getting us going with the jester guy.
Yeah.
The show itself and like the presentation of the story, it's pretty good. It's kind of cheesy theatrical.
I feel like that's what you're gonna expect.
Yeah, it's a little cheesy. The action sequences are cool. They're very well choreographed, and yes, they're obviously choreographed. It's a cute thing. I feel like the ending went on a little too long. I'm not going to spoil anything here for you because, I'm showing you footage, but I just feel like the ending could have been cut in half and made for a better evening.
Yeah.
Like, I get that we got to do a curtain call, but then skip the whole end of the story, then do the curtain call, or skip the curtain call and do the end of the story. I don't need to know every performer's name in the curtain call necessarily, but if you're going to give me every performer's name, then I don't need the whole closing story arc. I just felt like, okay, is it done now? Overall, though, was that worth it as a must-do attraction? I think regular ticket prices are 80 some odd dollars. I'll put it on the screen right now. We paid half. I'm content paying half. I think that was worth my $45 or whatever, including ticketing fees.
I honestly depends on your personality. If you like showsy type stuff, I think you would get a kick out of this, and I think it's a must-do. If you're like not though, like if you're not into the whole like, I don't want to say cheesiness, but like,
and the audience participation.
Yeah,
of like,
if you don't want to participate and do all that stuff, I would skip this. But like for somebody like me, I really enjoyed the show.
Yeah, if you like cheese and medieval times and horses were cool.
I think I focus more on the horses than anything else.
I just don't know that I would pay the full sticker price, even if I loved all that stuff.
No, yeah, I mean...
But if you can find a half-off coupon or even discount tickets, My Vegas has half off.
And I think a lot of places have like half off or discounted tickets, and that's why it's
Don't pay the
popular.
rack rate on this one, but if you get a discount ticket, it's fun. All right, we're going to come out of the fun dungeon and head upstairs. So we're gonna go back down towards the center bar here. And there's an escalator that's gonna go up to the next level. It's where all the dining options are that I haven't already shown you. And FYI, Alyssa and I like playing the digital blackjack on these little love seats right here. Really fun. All right, I am sure that there are other ways to get up to the next level, but we always use this escalator right here. Guys, if you had smell-o-vision right now, you'd be smelling the buffet, I think. We're gonna head in there as well and have a plate of food, or 16. Just kidding, I don't eat that much. Ton of food up here, as well as the showroom for the Thunder from Down Under show. And then there is the Thunder Bar up here as well. We'll take you around all of it. I'm gonna stick with the head and to the right theme. That seems to be working for us. So as you go around to the right, you've got another essentials store. There's a whole massage area, which is actually new. I don't think that was here last time I was here. A lot of the shops don't open till later in the day, which I think is weird. But there's a standard welcome to Las Vegas. We're gonna head into the little food court area, which is much larger than any of the other MGM properties. We got Starbucks. I'll go around to make the right circle here. It's a Pizza Hut, which apparently serves breakfast, although they don't look open. Fat Burger. There's a Jimmy John's here. Let's head into Fat Burger and grab a bite. Coming out of Fat Burger, you're gonna continue around. There is so much more of this food court. I'm not sure what yummy food coming soon is, but I'll bet it'll be yummy. That used to be the hot dog on a stick. There's a Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen, Einstein Bros Bagels, which is obviously busy in the morning. There's a Pickup Sticks. There's a Cinnabon. There appears to be an entire advertisement for Pepsi all over the food court. As we come out of the food court, we got more of these little shops. This one's new though. Printies Fly. So they got, those snarky t-shirts. Dragon's Lair, which I think's only ever been open one time that we've been here. The Magnet Store. Aqua Massage. I'm gonna turn around here because this is gonna take us over to the Luxor, and we're not going to Luxor right now. So I'm gonna head back in. Doesn't really work to do a circle in here because it's like little offsets, offshoots. So there's where we came out of the food court. Now we're gonna continue around this way. Temporary tattoos, those light up sound activated t-shirts, a Big Chill bar, which is those nasty sugary frozen drinks. And then by going the way we did, we missed out on the Krispy Kreme donuts right here. Boom. Obviously also crowded in the morning. So you can see the fabulous Las Vegas over there in the Starbucks. And there is a Del Taco as well, although that's rarely open. Come around. This is the old steakhouse, doesn't exist anymore. That's been vacant for years. More stores, City Life USA. And that brings us over to the buffet, which we're gonna head into and grab a bite to eat for their brunch buffet. And did you know that at this buffet, MGM Rewards members of any level get a complimentary cocktail? Cocktail coming out of the buffet. We've got a Marshall Rousseau, the Thunder Bar I told you about, and Lick. I don't even want to know. Thunder Bar, you don't have to be seeing Thunder from Down Under to grab a drink in there, but if you are, you're headed to Thunderland right over here. It's going to bring us around to Buca de Beppo. And if you eat at the bar, if you come in at the bar, they've got pretty good happy hour deals all day long. Like, here, you know, one, $5 Bud Light, $6 Blue Moon and Peronis, and $25 buckets. But if you're not eating at the bar, you don't get those specials. And then look, here's more. Look at these. But again, you gotta be at the bar. All right, we're gonna head around and back down. All right, guys, that's our full circle tour of the Excalibur, including some dining options, including that room tour. All in all, I don't think it's as bad as everybody says it is. We have a good time here. It's an MGM property. It's the lowest ranked, lowest tiered, least expensive MGM property, but it's a great location. You got the tram to Luxor and Mandalay Bay. You're walking distance to every other MGM property. You know what? I kind of like it here, and I got to tell you, I'd stay here again. I got no issues with it. Is it old? Yeah. Does it have some wear and tear? Sure. But you know what? Who cares? It's fun, it's family friendly. They've got a large gaming floor. They've got stuff to do if you're not into gambling. Lots of entertainment. Tournament of Kings is one of the coolest shows I've seen in a very long time. It was fun, it was entertaining. Guys, I'm gonna say it, Excalibur is great, and it sure as heck is better than a Travelodge. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye.